are in Portugal, Sintra city, an amazing city with wonderful castles. But now we came to actually see a convent, you know, Christian stuff. It's part of the Franciscan order. So this convent, like a monastery, was built in 1560, so very long ago. And the concept is, you know, like worshipping God through the nature. So basically you worship nature and that equals like worshipping God. And this is the name, Capuchos Convent. And it actually has a nature trail where you can learn a lot about all the trees surrounding us. And I took you actually live on YouTube. So if you watch on YouTube, you can see the live version where we start down. We start down here, and we discover through all the rooms. But now I want to film this in good quality, so we are going to do it a reverse version. So we are starting at the top. Here, the chapel of the crucifixion is up here, and it's a place for meditation, silence, and the contemplation of nature. And we will go down this path. So it's constructed among the huge boulders and rocks that are covered in moss. And this chapel of the crucifixion, we're gonna go inside, are actually just two huge boulders that touch each other and create this natural cave. So it's, I don't know, I feel like in a video game to walk through here, because there are many hidden passes and hidden stairways, and it melts in the nature. And so there are also a couple of crosses and one Jesus, so we're gonna get to see him. And so let's start at the top and go down and see how fast we can do this. And see here, I'm showing you now, because after that, like after this, you ain't gonna see me again, because I'm going to just film the rest. So now I'm in front of the camera, so I can actually show you how it would look inside. Though we cannot get in all the chambers, but you see there are such very old statues and frescoes, and so it has a fountain here and some secret pathways and the chapel of the Passion of Christ. And yes, it's a UNESCO super special place of our planet. So let's go. Let me go on this side and take you directly to the chapel of crucifixion. Okay, let me pull my Huawei P20 Pro down. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really these huge rocks, and then yeah, here there is some wall built by humans. Scary, you think it's gonna fall on your head. So here you can pray and think of nature, and it's supposed to you know, bring this godliness to humans thanks to the nature. So see all these huge boulders that are covered in moss, so it looks really nice. Everything is rounded, and there are many pathways. Like this pathway here leads down to the garden, and see another pathway up there. But we're gonna just go to show you this video game landscape. It's really stunning with these trees. And so here is one of such secret passages, because you would just pass by and not notice that actually, you know, you can get here up those stairs. Ouch, it's really narrow. Where am I? Like, you have to go like this around the rock, and ouch. And then there are more pathways, and you would reach on top of the chapel up here if you climb it, but we're not gonna do that. We go towards out the exit. Okay. And natural, you know, local plants and many things to admire. And see, it's such a very natural road. Out here we rely on the Huawei P20 Pro stabilizer. That is the best ever. Like, I bet you I could even jump from here and it would not show out. Yes. So the fun of it is, if you do like I did, to not actually read the map and just walk to the right, to the left, to find something hidden. Anyway, we are now at the we were at the very top. So, see, there are two paths, like one here, one here. So, let's go see what awaits us at the end here. Damn it, I'm already 6 minutes in. This can't be true. See? So it's like a building with the locked doors. And there's a body. Wow. There is a body. Oh, it's Jesus. Hello, Jesus. Whoa. Notice these tiles here that look a little Turkish Ottoman. So the Portuguese, if I'm not wrong, were the first to mix this. And thanks to my super long tripod, we can actually get in pretty much and watch through the window that Jesus is watching through. Yo, see frescoes. So that was a strange encounter with Jesus behind the bars in this tiny chapel. And let's run for the next. Sadly, I cannot turn the phone so that you can see me running. So please admire the nature. See, there's one pathway going down there, and there's one pathway here, and then such cool trees. You know the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie? This place reminded me so much of it. It's one of my favorite movies. God bless David Bowie. May he rest in peace. Danger. See, we can't go here. By the way, I really love those tiny flowers because they are not only white, they are pink. Like, you know, such a mixture of one pink, one white. Thank you, Huawei, for the beautiful close-ups. Yo, so we can't cross, but haha, I can put my tripod through here, in here, and look at this, how bright Huawei sensor can film this, so we can actually really see a lot inside. See? Like right now I don't know what you people see because I can't see it in this angle, but yeah. Wow! Can you imagine that hole is pitch black, but we could see inside. And it's so green and lush and such a wonderful temperature. And as you see, there are not many visitors. Better said, it is only us. And we made it to the stunning fountain. So okay, we are now here. Ouch, sorry for that. Cloister. So this is the tree. This is the fountain. This one. Ta-da! This is the angle with the tree, and then there's something up there, here in this building, and the door of death. Oh my goodness, this is scary. Okay, let's go. Wow, see, here are the frescoes, and this is Saint Francis of Assisi, this guy, founder of the Order of Friars, Minor or Franciscans, the Cappuccino, that coffee, you know, he's the guy who started the cappuccino coffee. And look at this stunning fresco, which is still here, I mean, not in a museum. More than 500 years ago. And yes, look at the cork. So see, everything is plastered in cork, and that's why it's called the Convent of Cork. Cork Convent. So let's see inside. This is what I mean, see? The Cork Convent. Philosophy that stresses harmony between human and divine works, for which reason the buildings merges inseparably with nature and the surrounding vegetation. So, stunning frescoes, and all. So I suppose this is locked? Yes, it is locked. However, Huawei is gonna show us what's inside in stunning colors. Yo baby, show the world that you are the best phone ever produced. And I am not sponsored by Huawei yet, but people, you should consider. I would travel the world with this phone. Can you imagine how bright it shows us? So there in the middle there was a statue that is now gone, and very by the way, let me zoom in. Thank you for the nice quality. Oh my goodness, look how clear this is. Yes, so this is a porcelain, made of porcelain mosaic type. Porcelain tiles. And this is one thing in Portugal. They have a lot of these mosaic tiles as azuelos. Okay, I'm gonna look into the pronunciation at some point. Now admire this pretty house, and you see how the grass is growing on top, and the colors, like this is the total photo shoot place, you know, it's super. In any magazine you could have this, starting from National Geographic to Vogue. Like you could do a fashion shoot here, which I probably should try. So I suppose we came from there, or we came from here. Not sure. Did we come from here? See, this is the thing about this place. It's a labyrinth. Look, Huawei is lighting up the world. Wow, like the total labyrinth, the total David Bowie Labyrinth movie. Okay, so, and it's so, wow. Look at these hand paintings And even here. You know what, people? I can't even see this with my eyes. But thanks to this phone, it can show us way more than humans can actually see. Like if you see how dark here is. I think the ISO of this phone is 100,020 something. I don't know what measures what they measure the ISO in, but it's the top of the world. Look at this. It's like a lion. Oh, and cork. Everything is plastered in cork. See here. Oh, here too. Wow. Okay, I gotta come back here and take photos. And it's so pretty how they put this light. Like in our... Oh my goodness, so many chambers. Yo, where do I go first? And where does this one take us? So these probably, ouch, are the smaller rooms. Oh, I'm not sure. And one more, like it's a total labyrinth. Wow. And it goes to a closet. See? I suppose pantry or something. Wow, and a stunning view from the roof. Ah, my goodness. I'm gonna spend so much time here. And you know what? In Sintra, and there's this niche here. Maybe it's a secret door to somewhere. Maybe if we push on the good, it will open. Possibly. Wow, everything in cork. This is just beautiful. Okay, so we went up there. Where did we come from? Okay, here's Jesus. So we missed it. Pitch black room. Nothing. And look at these parallel rooms here. So maybe these are the living quarters. And see how low the ceiling is because they were so tiny. Okay, they were not hobbits. I'm in. They were not hobbits, but almost. What a nice view of the herbs on the house roof. So here maybe it was the bed and some, I don't know if they had wall paintings. Wow. And another room. See, with a bench made of cork. And one more here. Wow. With a window. 2 windows. So the Franciscan monks lived here. And another stairway. Oh my goodness. They lived here and prayed to gods. And here, modern idiots leaving their names. Wow. See, just like this, like you can get out through this window and run out in the forest and escape. Wow, the total video game. And this small chamber here too, like nothing. Like, what did they do here? Another escape route. Beautiful, inspiring. And this was more than 500 years ago. Let's say 6. Okay, where did we come from? Suppose here. And you know, it's underground. Basically, it's built underground. You know, the trees are out there. So, let me take you to the... chambers. Wow, we can see through, you know. Okay, why am I so impressed? Because actually for my eyes is black like this, so if I look I see nothing with my human eyes, but then this thing goes in and bleaches out the entire world, and we can see all these details. Like, look at this Huawei's work. Damn. So there are these windows here, and then there's, oh, wow, there's a spring. I would not suggest this is the bathtub, so please do not say this is a bathtub. Wow, and then there's this cute window here. Oh, something. Why would they make this cute window? Did they cook food? Is this a stove? No idea, but see how it's constructed in the rock. Maybe it was a stove. See that little hole there? Whoa. And another exit to the outside world. So I will have to photograph this all. Okay. Ouch! Scary and beautiful. My God! And with all those flowers, you know, it's really like a fairy tale, like a Hansel and Gretel house, or like the labyrinths of David Bowie. Like, where did we come from? And where shall we go next? Totally no idea. Okay, maybe we didn't go here. Wow, and even more, and another wall. Like an endless labyrinth. Wow, and all these tiny rooms. Everything with cork. They must have had a cork fetish or something. And work in progress, so we can see there. And we can even go down to... Wow. Okay, so this time, okay, when I came to do this live, the problem was that the connection, you know, say hello to Jesus again. The phone connection, I have 30 gigabytes of data, but the phone connection was not good in these rocks, because we are basically in the rocks. And so I couldn't film all these chambers. So I'm really glad that I filmed this one more time. And now we can see all the details. Wow. Look at this marble, black marble. Wow, and look at these sculptures. Wow, stunning. All these. And if I'm not wrong, I think I hear a guide. So finally, some tourist group arrived here, and there's a guide talking about this. However, we are at the exit door. Wow, see these huge boulders. So it's kind of reminds me of Mont Saint-Michel in France, and also see, like there's one door here and one door here hidden behind it. Hidden behind there are these stairs where you can choose. You see there are 2 doors. So it's so mysterious, so cool. Look at it. It's like, okay, which door do you choose? The one to the left or to the right? One takes you to hell and one to heaven. And there are shells. Look at this, the decoration is made of shells and also plates. If you've been with me to, where was I? Thailand. You will remember that the Wat Rong Kun, the big temple, is designed with plates, with broken plates. So I'm glad to see this, that other cultures do this too. Because why not use those plates? Wow. Oh God, how beautiful this must have been when it was. Whoa, and look at this chamber with all these, ceramic plates. See, actually it's just a black hole. And yeah, see, the very traditional Portuguese azulejos. The entire scene. Is that Jesus? Wow, Jesus. He looks super cool. He has a 6-pack. How nice to see all these details thanks to this phone. Like no other smartphone in the world can show this. Okay,
Het klooster heeft eerst en vooral heb je de biechtstoelen. Hier kon je dan komen uit het dorp, dan kon je hier gaan zitten op een bank. En dat is ook een monniken daar en dan kon je biechten.
This is the gate of death. Remember, we watched the map, and there was gate of death. I think this must be it, because there is really a real skull. It's a skull, and then a bird makes its nest inside. This is freaking incredible.
Decoratie, ja, schelpjes, steentjes, stukken borden, ook het altaar, stenen, schelpen, borden, moestertjes.
So, and now we are back to the red building and to the main gate. I mean, not gate, to this fountain. See? And yes, okay, let me take you to the outside completely. Let's do a speed run. Look how nice he lights up our way. Okay, this is the, remember the fuchsia flower that you have in your flower pot and it's really small? Well, here they have a huge trio. Huge, this entire thing. And here are the lunch tables. Pretty. Can you imagine, like 600 years ago, how pretty this must have been when it was all new and shiny? And we have pure water, non-chemicalized, pure water coming from the mountain. And so here is the bell cross, and there are 2 passes, like here and here, and it shows the free will. It shows that you can choose your choice. You can choose. You have a choice in life. And that's the bell. Okay, let's try to hit the bell with my Huawei. Let's see if this works. We did, but there was no sound. This is not good. Okay, we did it. Am I bad? Shit, okay. Very pretty, all these round shapes. This is the main gate. And look, there's even mushrooms. Real mushrooms. Like, this is not Disneyland mushroom, this is a real one with a real, I don't know, mosquito monster on top. And look what a nice zoom this Huawei does. And with blurring the background. Oh, Huawei, I should test you more in difficult situations like this. Okay, so, and the huge tree at the entrance. See these huge boulders? So their concept was, you know, to worship nature. And there are here the three, oh, wait. Okay, so there are two passes, you see? When we came, I didn't notice. There's this cross here, and then there's the main cross that we came in from, and then there's this one here. So the three crosses symbolizing Golgotha something. And the huge tree, who knows how many hundreds of years this tree is. And here again, see? These two paths, you can choose which you want to go. Because Jesus doesn't force you, apparently. But no, you can't be gay. That's what Trump says. Okay, I didn't say that. So, see, from this point of view, it really looks like just a wall. So unless you advance, you wouldn't think that there is a stair and that you can get in, and that there is that huge monastery with all those many chambers inside there. So, scored. Yay. So, can you see me? We are basically out here at the entrance here, and this time we really went through all these type of buildings, I mean rooms, and it was filmed really nicely. I'm so happy that we could see, you know, what's in the dark rooms thanks to my favorite phone in the world. And so I'm leaving you with a view on Jesus. And once again, I love these flowers because they you know, see white and pink from the same body. They also have a choice. So, see ya in the next travel.